developing breeds of excellence.
Hello, viewers out there. Welcome you all to the Soaring Eagle reality talk show. And I am your host for today, Daniel Itache Miracle. And today I have a guest, and I'll give him the opportunity to introduce himself. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming here to meet with us.
Sure.
My name is James. Generally a father of one wife. A female wife for that.
It's all right.
Because of the word we are. My name is James. Married to one female wife, and we are blessed with 3 children. I work with the Fellowship of Christian Students, that is FCS. I'm in the headquarters, one of the directors, specifically the director of training. So all the staff in FCS, whether old or new, they are on my table to train them. Those that have been trained, I do a retraining to refresh them on the work they do. Do you want me to say more?
Sure. Sure.
I'm a graduate of botany from University of Jos, but I also have another degree in divinity from Theological College of Northern Nigeria. I have my master's in public theology, also from the Theological College of Northern Nigeria. I think this is okay for me.
just like they will say, he's a man that wears so many caps, and it's very, very obvious from the introduction. And we must confess it's a privilege for us to buy into your time without paying for it, actually. But then, it's a wonderful time. We really, really appreciate. And on this edition of our talk show, we want to really deal with a very, very crucial topic. A very, very crucial topic. We say it's crucial because it's something that is, affecting so many people. And thank God, God is able to bring us in contact with, a resource person like you. And we know that you will do, justice to the topic at hand. And the topic has to do with overcoming self-doubt and building self-confidence. Overcoming self-doubt and building self-confidence. Now, before we even go into, the questions and the things we have on our decks today, I really want you, sir, to explain to us the whole concept of self-doubt, and then also we can also go ahead to talk a little on self-confidence also, so that we don't assume that people out there, they know what it means, and then so that we don't assume. We really want you to clarify, and then
now the concept self-doubt, in fact, I would say I'm grateful for the viewers. The concept self-doubt deals with the self.
Okay.
What do I mean? Self-doubt has to focus on you as an individual, seeing yourself with the inability to take decision. You depend on others. You see, self-doubt also is seeing yourself not qualified to make decisions. Now, for instance, you're among your friends, and then you say, you know that A is the correct one. But because your friends are saying, no, B is the one, you follow your friends. So you doubt your ability to do certain things. Correctly. You are influenced. So it seems as if self-doubt have a negative aspect of it in making you to follow it's public like a pressure, public opinion. I love that. So self-doubt is you're not trusting, you are not having faith in yourself that you can do a certain thing. You may doubt yourself. I can cook. I can't cook like so and so. I can't write this. I can't sing like so and so. My dressing is not. It's like complexes. You have an inferior complex of who you are, and you know complexes are not. It's not good.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. This is a little I will say for now.
So what about self-confidence?
Self-confidence. Yes, I can do it. When others are saying you can't, there is the I can in my language. It may be a difficult task. It may be an uphill load to carry. When others are giving up, I will say no. I will keep on keeping on because I may be small. I have that inner, it's like self-confidence is an inner energy propelling you towards achieving a goal.
Wow. Inner energy.
Yes, it's an inner energy. Definitely. You may look, for instance, from the Holy Book, specifically the Bible, you come to realize that something that we are talking about is not an individual with that look huge. It's possible we may be of the same stature with something, but there is an inner energy in him given to not himself, but it's like when that inner energy, a divine energy, come inside him, he do wonder.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much for giving us this definition and then explanation into the subject at hand. Now, I think the first question will be: what's the possibility, or is it possible that one might have one might be a victim of self-doubt, and then he or she is not aware of the predicament? What's the possibility that I, as an individual, am a victim of self-doubt, and then I'm not aware of my predicament?
Well, you will not. The possibility is there simply because those that see you, there is what we call, there is this training I present. What's this topic? We have the blind side, we have the open, I've forgotten the topic. Now, people know your blind spot.
Okay.
People know your blind spot. Yeah. So the possibility is that yourself, when you are open to others, you increase. But there are people that know your weaknesses, including myself inclusive. There are things I don't know about myself that others know. And there are things I know about myself others don't know. So we have the blind spot, we have the hidden self, and all those things. So it's possible for you to know your weakness. For instance, let me give you an example again from the Bible. Sorry, I have to use that. That is what I'm used to. Now, in John Gospel 1, there is this story of Peter. When Philip brought Peter to Jesus, Jesus saw him and said, you are a reed. Physically, they call Peter a reed, something flexible. But I see in you a rock. So it's possible for you to not know what you have in the inside.
Wow.
It's possible. Yes, it's possible to know you have something, but you don't know you have it. So it's your blind spot. Let me use that simple word.
Well, thank you very, very,
yes.
Thank you very, very, very much.
Welcome.
So like based on what you've said so far, there are so many things, like in few words that you've said, you've said quite a number of things that I really want you to, although we might not really have the time to deal with them, but then I really want you to, now take for instance what are some of the tests that will show that I am a victim of self-doubt? What are some of the things that okay, if I see this A, B, and C, or D, okay, I can tell, okay, I am already a victim of Self-doubt.
Self-doubt.
Yes, sir.
You see, I have said it at the genesis of my words. Complexes. When you have inferiority complex, when you see others better than yourself. Now, when you have the spirit of comparing yourself with others.
Comparing.
Yes, comparing. I am, look at the way I dress. That one, his own is better than mine. I would have gotten a better grade than this person. God created me beautifully. And then you begin to see yourself not qualified to be in the class of so and so. You want to keep, these are some of the signs. And it's possible it may be inborn. What do I mean by that? There are some that have complexes because of the environment they found themselves.
Okay.
So it's possible the way you are treated from childhood can affect, is a sign. So publicly you behave sheepishly. Everything, yes sir. You cannot stand on your own.
Like a puppet.
Yes. You are being tossed to and fro. Yes. So these are some of the signs. For instance, I know of a young lady. She has what it takes to make it. Most of the time, she will be telling her friends, she can't go out. Even she's from a well-to-do family. She's in a good school. Now, to go to the cafeteria to buy, even when she's thirsty, she will tell her friends, please, one of her friends, please escort me. Escort me. So she cannot go, so that she is bottled up. There are many other things, but this one is when you are not bold, you can't, in the public, you remain quiet. And you know it. You have the answer. But when they ask questions, you remain quiet. You are trying to look at people to help you. These are some of those things that I think.
Yeah. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. And I think from these, you've been able to make the point very, very clear and then well understood. Now, another thing again that during your introduction, you really talked about is building self-confidence. You talked about self-confidence. Now, before I get to the next question and then we'll go, we'll come back to self-doubt. What are, the differences between self-confidence and pride? Because it's as if there is a thin line between, as if there is a thin line between pride and then self-confidence. So when can someone say, I have self-confidence, and then when can it be seen as, pride? So I really want you to deal with that issue.
How we approach it in a Christian way.
Okay.
If any man be in Christ, is a new creature. That's the scripture. A true Christian is humble. Also, there is a thin line between humility and pride. You can be sincerely humble but proud. And don't ask me that question, because that's not what you are looking at.
That's it.
Now, if you are redeemed, Christ in you, not outside you. Christ in you. You do things with confidence, not trusting in your power, because you know for my strength, I will not succeed. But pride, I have arrived. I can do it myself. I don't need to trust in anybody. I don't need to trust in God. I can do it myself. There is the self in you, but someone that is, let me leave it at that's the thin line is that one know Christ, one is devoted to God, when the other one is not.
Okay.
One depends on God for all he is doing. The one that is proud depends on self. I can do it. So that is the little I can say on that?
Well, thank you very much. Well, he said little, but you've said much. Yeah, you said much actually. And because the reason why you've said much already, you know, you've been quoting from the Holy Book,
Yes.
and as you were speaking, there is a verse or a book, you know, from that same Holy Book, the Bible,
Yes.
that also came to my heart, which is Apostle Paul speaking. He said, "I can do all things through Christ
Yes.
that strengthens me." So it's like a summary of what you've been saying.
Exactly.
Like, of course, he can do all things, which is the aspect of self-confidence,
Yes.
but not on my own
Ability,
strength,
yes.
not on my own ability. It's through, you know, the power
Yes.
of Christ that is in me. So the whole point, it's, getting clearer. It's like, it's, when we started, it's like
Yes.
a mystery that needs to be, unraveled. And so far, you've been giving it to us direct, short, very direct, and very, very clear. Now we still have to come back to this self-doubt. Yeah, we really need to come back to it, because it's a direct opposite of self-confidence, which
Yes.
means if you are no longer a victim of self-doubt, definitely self-confidence comes in. So what are some of the way out? Because you've said so many things. So what are some of the way out?
Now, when you doubt yourself, let me go back to the Bible. There was this time in Matthew 15. I hope my citing is correct, but I'm sure it is. Jesus was walking on the water. Jesus knew that Peter can also do the same. Peter had self-doubt. I can't. In the life of those with self-doubt, they always have impossibilities. Jesus said, "Come." And then he went. Finally, he overcame his self-doubt. Now, to overcome self-doubt, there is what is called self-compassion. Look at yourself. This is me. I am not created like this. Your future is in doubt if you continue in that step until you know you will remain in that doubt. In that condition. So there is what is called
Self-compassion.
Self-compassion. Look at yourself. Say, "Look, I can do it. I can do it." You look at yourself. "I can do it. I can do it. I am sorry for what I've done to myself. I will move on." That is one aspect. There is also the need, which I practice sometimes. There is the need to look back to some of the successes you had.
This is very, very practical. Yes.
I have done this before.
Okay.
There are other, it's possible that what you are looking at now is not exactly what it used to be, but I will wish you think back. I have solved this mathematics before. My dress was, I have been appreciated before. I have done so and so. People called me to do so and so before. There are successes.
Well,
There are successes. So you build on your successes.
Wow.
That is what I believe can also help one. Now, there is another one, which I know will also help our viewers. Don't compare yourself with others. It's the truth. Because comparing yourself brings inferiority complex. Is that not so?
Sure.
Now, don't compare yourself. Be satisfied with what you are.
Okay.
That is all you need to do. Don't compare yourself with anybody. And then I would think, for now, I will say one more. Spend some time with people that support you. In school, some families, if a very good family friend came visiting some days back, and the son who is in the same junior secondary was complaining and saying, "Look, They say things about me. They say I do this, and they call him name. You know, normal thing with children.
Yeah, sure.
So he was explaining himself to my wife, and he was about to cry. Then my wife now encouraged him. So in school, when you have a support system, friends that say good things about you, go around them. They will encourage you. There are teachers that will say good things about you. You know, some teachers, some parents, some friends can bring you down. They can dress you down. But avoid such people. In fact, there are times I say I'm stopping there, but I can tell you, you can confront those people directly. Those people that, yes, confront the situation. There is a book, Eat That Frog. I don't know if you have come across it.
Yeah, I've come across it.
Either is fighting your fears. That's just all. And laziness. I will stop there.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. You've said quite, a whole lot of things. And I think before we end this section,
yes,
I still want you to tell us more about some of the practical ways of building self-confidence.
Okay.
Self-confidence, because what we've just finished talking about is self-doubt,
yes,
and then how to confront the situation and how to stay around people that are positive people that say positive things about you. So on the other side of it, what are some of the practical ways that one can build self-confidence? Yes, sure.
The Word of God. He told Paul told Timothy, you have not been given the spirit of fear, nor of timidity, but of bold and a sound mind. Wow. So the Word of God is key. And also, to build your confidence, try the difficult things. Don't run away from that difficult task. As I said on the book, Eat That Frog. Don't run away from difficult tasks. Dare the difficult. Yes, dare the difficult terrain. Try, go ahead, and your confidence will come back. And remove impossibility from your words. Have the I can statement. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And the I can do it that you are saying to yourself is based not on your human strength, but on the divine strength, on God Himself. It builds confidence. And when questions for a student, when questions are asked in the class, do all you can, prepare ahead. If you know the answer, raise up your hand. Answer. Even if you make mistake, the teacher will correct you. That is, if the teacher is sincere with himself. Because some teachers can force that. And there are other things I know, other practical way to overcome that, to overcome confidence for a student. For instance, once an assignment is given in the class, do all you can, do the assignment yourself, submit your own first. Don't be those that are always coming last, always. No, avoid those things and avoid excuses. This can also help you in overcoming. In becoming
confident.
Yes, confident. Yes.
Thank you very, very much. Based on what you've just said, lastly, what some of the things I can introduce is that it's not something that can just come up overnight. And from the word building, it's something that takes process and then gradual, yes, and then consistency. One on it, another one, and then you keep on going. So it really makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, it makes a whole lot of sense. Because like what you've just said, there is every tendency that you try one of the steps and then you fail and then you give up. And then you do another one. So from all you've said, one just has to be, consistent. And then talking about building, just, so many materials come together in building. And then for we to have a structure like this, so many material come together.
It has a foundation.
And so many things, has gone on the ground. And then it was consistent. And then we all, it all arrived to, something like this. So it makes a whole lot of sense. So we have one more question. The question says, what is the place of mindset in building self-confidence?
Woo! It's a whole topic of itself. You see, what I think of myself, my view of myself, have to deal with mindset. Mindset, that is why, how did you view the world? How did you view the situation around you? Mindset, you have make up your mind that this is where I stay. So that is why Paul said in Romans 12, 1-2, say, I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of God. You see, mercy coming here, love again. That is why I say it's not of yourself. That you present yourself as a living sacrifice. You are alive, but you are a sacrifice. Renewing your mind. Constantly change your mindset. If the mindset you say, okay, I know nobody succeeds in my family. It's a mindset. I know my younger ones have failed many times. Others have become customer to WAEC. Some have remained in this institution over the years. They have not passed. This subject, I will not pass it. Is the same thing, you will not. It's a mindset. Oh, people are crying all over the country. There is no money. Things are very costly. If you believe in that, it becomes a mind. You have set your mind that the status quo remain. But the consolation is this. If you lack wisdom, there is only one answer. Ask God. God can change our mindset. Our mindset. And at the same time, if your mindset on self-doubt is not genuine, is not real, it was imposed on you, ask God. He will change it. If your mindset on confidence is not on God, He can change it. I think that's what I can say regarding that. Yes.
Yeah, thank you very, very much.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very, very clear. Just like the word mindset, it's something you can set actually. I think mind and set. So we have the responsibility. So it's our responsibility actually.
Yes.
Wow, it's something we need to be we do consciously. It's something that one would say we are the custodian of our
exactly.
mind.
You know, there is this word, as it has been, so shall it be evermore. That is a mindset. Anyone with such, you have a conservative mindset, nothing can change. You will remember, you remain stagnant on that position forever. But when you say, no, I have to change my mindset, then you are ready to trigger a change in everything regarding yourself. Self-doubt will go because you change your mindset. Your despising yourself will change. So I say mindset is a whole topic on its own.
Yes, thank you very, very much. We really want to thank you. Really want to thank you for giving us your time and then opening up, because from everything you've been saying, it's very, very spontaneous. It's coming from the heart, and then we really see how the life in what you're saying. It's not something you are saying from a head knowledge, but it's something that it's really coming from within, and it shows that it's something that if one should try, it works. Yes, it works, because you've cited a lot of practical examples. You've come up with real life examples, and they are very, very practical. And this is the essence of this reality show, this talk show. This is the whole essence of it, where we talk about real life issues and then things that people are facing. So I really want to urge our viewers, stay tuned. We have so many other content coming up. We have so many other real life issues that we can talk about. And one of the good things you can also do to yourself is not just to listen to these things, but to try them out. These are principles, these are secrets that once you try, it really, really works. So what are your last words? What are some of the things you would like to see to our viewers and then to people watching us out there?
The truth is, self-doubt is real. When you have self-doubt, you will not marry correctly. you have self-doubt, you will choose bad friends. When you have self-doubt, God is not pleased with you. But when you have confidence, you will see a godly confidence for that. You will succeed in life. I will still plead with us. Trust who you were created for. Because God told Jeremiah, I created you for a purpose. There is a purpose hanging on your head. So find that purpose, and I can assure you, you will succeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much. So viewers, please don't forget to subscribe to all our social media handles. We are on YouTube, on Facebook, and all social media platforms as well. Do well to invite your friends and every other person, share the content, and subscribe. So we'll come your way again next time. Thank you very much for watching.
Yes.
Yeah.